Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good evening to all of you. So today we continue our lecture on chapter 4, complex number. Okay, and then our outline for lecture today. The first one, exponential forms of complex number. Second one, product and quotients of complex number. And last but not least is the Moivre Theorem. So let's proceed to the first one, exponential forms of complex number. Okay, in order to solve the exponential form, it is based on the Euler formula. Okay, whereby Euler formula mentioned that exponent I theta equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. So in this case, you should know what is theta. Okay, where therefore to obtain way in which to the next a complex number in exponential form is z equal to r exponent I theta. So in order to find the complex number in terms of exponential forms, you need to know what is r, what is theta. Okay, so this one r we already learned last week. R equal to modulus z equal to a square plus b square, square root. And then theta is argument of z, whereby tangent inverse equal to b over a. Okay, and then you should know that angle for the exponential form must be in terms of radian. So this theta must be in terms of radian. Tak boleh dalam degree. Okay, make sure when you want to transform your complex number in terms of exponential form, your theta must be radian. Okay, kalau polar form tak apa, theta you dalam degree or radian. Okay. Okay. Now, looks on the example. Express each of the following complex number in exponential form. So, when you have z equal to -1 plus I. So, first of all, you need to know this complex number belongs to which quadrant. Okay. So, and then you need to find what is R, what is theta. Okay. So we know that this one stated on the second quadrant. Okay, because your x is negative and then your y is positive. So dia duduk kat sini. Second quadrant. So find R. R equal to -1 square plus 1 square. So equal to square root 2. And then you can find tangent theta equal to b over a, whereby your b equal to 1, a equal to -1. And then you can get the theta. If you press your calculator, make sure your calculator in mode radian, yeah, mode R tu. And then you can get theta equal to -0.7854. If you press the calculator you bagi sudut ni. This one, 0.7854. Okay, negative here. So you need to find what is this value. Okay, so we know that the half of the triangle is the pi. So theta you can get pi minus 0.7854. So you can get equal to 2.3562. Make sure you kena tengok because your calculator always given the angle which attach the x-axis ni. Your value calculator. So dia akan bagi mana? This one, this one, this one, or this one. Okay. This one is the value given by your calculator. But we want to find the value start from 0 x-axis until this one. Okay. Okay. Next. Z you can get square root 2 times by exponent 2, 3, 5, 6, 2i. Jangan tertinggal i ni. Okay, so that one is the value of z in exponential form. Okay, B. When 9, z equal to 9 plus square root 7i. Okay, also a same thing. You need to identify which quadrant. Kalau ni places at the first quadrant because X is positive, Y also positive. So places at the first quadrant. First quadrant tak ada masalah lah. Your value of calculator memang akan bagi terus jawapan dia. Okay. So now you need to find what is R. R equal to 9 square plus square root of 7 square. So you can get square root of 88. And then you can find the tangent. Tangent theta equal to B over A, whereby your B equal to square root 7, your A equal to 9. And then you can get theta equal to tangent inverse square root 7 over 9. Just press your calculator. Make sure your calculator must be in mode radian. So you can get the value of 0.2859. Since you already have the value of R and then the value of theta, so you can get Z. Z equal to square root 88 exponent 0.2859i. Okay, so that is the answer for example 1. Now looks on the example 2. Write the following complex number in rectangular form. What is rectangular form? Rectangular form means that in the A plus BI. Okay, so you must change in terms of A plus BI. So your E equal to pi over 4i. So you can get equal to cos pi over 4 plus I sine pi over 4 because your angle is pi over 4 here. Okay, so this one just press your calculator so you can get sec 2 over 2 plus I sec 2 over 2. So that is the answer. Okay. Second one, B equal to exponent 1 plus pi over 3i. Okay, so this one you want to change in terms of A plus BI. Also same thing, you expand the power here. So it is become E the power of 1 times by E the power of pi over 3i. So this one is a constant. Yang ni je awak kena transform. Okay, so transform that one, you can get E. E the power of 1 is the value this one. Cos pi over 3 here. And then I sine pi over 3. So you can press the calculator. This one, you can get cos pi over 3 equal to 1 over 2. And then sine pi over 3 equal to sec 3 over 2. Yes, your mode must be radian. Your mode of calculator must be radian. Okay, not degree. Because this value is in radian, bukan degree. Okay, melainkan you change pi over 4 to degree. Okay, if you change pi over 4 into degree, so you boleh guna degree lah. Okay, because this one is also equal to 45 degree. If you change 45 degree, so your mode of your calculator in terms of degree. But now I'm using radian. Okay, that one for example 2. Okay, now looks on exercise. Try this exercise first. Okay, now looks on the exercise 4.6 question 1a. Express each of the following complex number in exponential form. So you need to find what is R, what is theta. Okay, so first of all, you need identify places at the quadrant 2. Okay, because the X value is negative, the Y value is positive. Okay, and then to find R, square root of negative 4 square plus 3 square. So this one you can get 25. Square root 25, you can get 5. And then you can find theta. Theta equal to B over A. Your B equal to 3, your A equal to -4. When you press your calculator, you can get negative 0.6435. Okay, so this one we know that it is places at the second quadrant. So the value given of your calculator here. Okay, so you need to find this value. So theta equal to pi minus this one. So you can get 2.4981. Okay, and then you can transform lah your answer in terms of exponential form x z equal to 5 exponent 2.4981 I. That one question 1A. Next, question B. Z equal to 2I. Okay, this is places at the positive y-axis. So square root of r equal to 0 square plus 2 square. So you can get 2. And then theta, tangent theta equal to 2 over 0. So this one actually is the x, y axis here. Okay, so we know that this one is 90 degree or pi over 2. So your theta equal to pi over 2. Okay, and then okay, so your theta equal to pi over 2 because it's places on the y-axis. Okay, so we know that y-axis is 90 degree equal to pi over 2. Okay, and then you can get z. So z equal to 2 exponent pi over 2i. Make sure kena letak I. Okay, now looks on what? Question 2A. Write the complex number in rectangular form. What is rectangular form? Rectangular form, you must give your answer in terms of A plus BI. Compulsory. Okay, so this one directly you can solve it because we know that here your R equal to 13, your theta equal to pi over 3. Okay, so we can convert in terms of polar form. Polar form mentioned that R equal to cos theta plus I sine theta. Okay, so this one convert R equal to 13 cos pi over 3 sin pi over 3. So this one just press your calculator. So you can get your final answer equal to 13 1 over 2 plus I set 3 over 2. So this one you can get 6.5 plus 6.5 square root I. Okay, this one just only direct ni. Okay, and then B for exponent 2 pi I. So this one also a same thing.
Sir.
R equal to yes. Okay, next question B. For exponent 2 pi. So this one also a same thing. Your R equal to 4. Your theta equal to 2 pi. So convert in terms of polar form. You can get 4 times by cos 2 pi I sine 2 pi. So this one just press your calculator. You can get 4 1 plus I0. So you can get 4. Okay, so this one for question 4.6. Okay, next. Subtopic 2. Product and quotients of complex number. So this one, so first we look on the product of complex number in polar form. If you have any number of complex Z1 and Z2 such that Z1 equal to R1 cos theta 1 plus I sin 1, make sure your complex number must be in terms of polar form. And then you can use product. Okay. And then your Z2 also the same thing in the polar form, which is involved of R and cos. Then we can times the product between Z1 times Z2. Okay. Z1 times Z2 equal to R1 times R2. And then the angle here, you just get the summation. Okay, angle dia tu hanyalah hasil tambah sahaja. Also same thing. And then the R is the product. Okay. And then the modulus equal to R1 times by R2. And then argument theta 1 times plus theta 2. Okay, that one for product. So make sure when you want to find product of the complex number, you change your value in terms of polar forms. Okay, looks on the example. If Z1 equal to 2 Z3 minus 2i and Z2 equal to negative 1 plus I. Find the product of the complex number in polar form. So means that you want to find Z1 times by Z2 in polar form. Okay. So jangan awak buat darat macam biasa pula. Okay, sebab because it's one in soft in terms of polar form. So you need to find first your R in terms of polar form. Your R1 equal to square root of 2 Z3 square plus negative 2 square. So this one when you solve you can get 4. Okay, sebab yang ni bila awak solve awak akan dapat 4 times by 3 plus 4. Okay, so you can get square root of 16 equal to 4. Saya simplify direct ni. Okay, so make sure you need to understand why I got 4 here. Okay, and then tangent theta equal to negative 2 divided by 2 over 2 times by 3. So you need to know first this one places at which quadrant. So y is negative. So dia adalah quadrant 4. Okay. So this one you can get negative 30. Negative 30 degree is actually, it is given the value here. But we want to find what is the value here. Okay, so theta equal to 360 minus 30 equal to 334. Okay. Because I give the answer in terms of degree, not radian. Sebab dia nak polar form. Polar form you can choose either one, whether in terms of radian or degree. Okay, but if exponential form, this one wajib radians. Okay, you cannot choose. Okay, but polar form you can choose either one lah. Okay, so now Z1 equal to 4 cos 330 theta 330 degree plus I sine 330 degree. Next, we want to find Z2 for this one first. Okay, negative 1 square plus 1 square. So this one solve. Negative 1 square equal to 1 plus 1 equal to 2. So this one you cannot simplify. That's why I will put as a 2. Kalau awak boleh simplify, simplify. Jangan letak dalam decimal, tak cantik. Okay. And then tangent theta equal to 1 over negative 1. So this one automatically you should know which quadrant belongs to this theta 2. This one belong to quadrant 2. Okay. So you can get theta 2 equal to negative 45 degrees. So when it is belongs to the quadrant 2, your theta must be 180 degree minus 45 degree equal to 135 degree because it is quadrant 2. Okay, since you already got the R and theta, so you can get the value of Z in terms of polar forms equal to square root of 2 cos 135 degree plus I sine 135. And then you want to find what is Z1 times by Z2. So you can get R times by R, 4 times by square root 2, and then the angle, get the summation. 330 plus 135. For sine also same thing. 330 plus 135. So you can get 465. And then simplify this one. Okay. So you can get 105. Sebab ni more than 360 degree. Okay, and then your answer must be in terms of polar form. So this is the final answer. On quotients, okay, quotients of complex number, which is the division lah. Okay, for any for any complex number Z1 and Z2, such that Z1 equal to R1 cos theta 1 plus I sin theta 1 and Z2 equal to R2 cos theta 2 plus I sin theta 2. The quotient can be written as, okay, so this one, your R become division and then your angle become minus. Dia terbalik daripada product. Product, your R becomes the product and then your angle become summation. But for the quotients of complex number, your R become division and then your angles become difference. Okay? Yes. Nata ni. Either one, you can choose whether it is on the mode radians or degree mode. Okay? Whereby your modulus equal to R1 over R2 and then your argument equal to theta 1 minus theta 2. Okay? And then looks on the example here. If Z1 equal to 2 times by 3 minus 2i and Z2 equal to negative 1 plus I, find the quotients of the complex number in polar form, means that you want to find Z1 divided by Z2. Okay. So you need to find first what is your R. So R equal to 4. Okay. And then your theta also same thing. Tangent theta 1 equal to negative 2 over 2 sec 3. Theta 1 equal to tangent inverse sec negative 2 to sec 3. Okay. Solve this one, you can get negative 30 degrees. So it is places on the fourth quadrant. You must find the theta 1 equal to 360 degree minus 30 degree. So you can get 330 degree. And then since you already got the R and the theta, so you can get the value of Z in polar form. Okay, for the next one, Z2, also same thing, square root 2. And then theta, you can get negative 45, places at the second quadrant. So you can get theta equal to 135. Since you already got the R and the theta, you can get in terms of polar form Z2. Okay. Again, you want to find the quotient, which is Z1 divided by Z2. So you can get this value by 4. R1 divided by R2. 4 divided by square root of 2. And then the angle must be minus. 330 degree minus 135. Also same thing for sine. 330 minus 135. Okay, that is different between quotients and product. Itu sahaja. Okay. And then you can get this value lah. Okay, you can give the answer until this point. Okay. Any problems? Okay, now we proceed to our last subtopic for this chapter. Okay, and also for today, the Moivre Theorem. Okay. This topic involves a procedure for finding powers and roots of complex number. Okay, this one, let's say you want to find the power z the power of 31, z the power of 40. So how to solve it? Okay, because it comes from this polar form. Let's say you have z equal to r times by cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, if you want to find z square, kita darab 2 kali ganda macam ni kan. After you simplify, you can get r square times by cos 2 theta plus I sin theta. Sin 2 theta. Okay, also same thing if you want to find z the power of 3. So kita akan buat 3 kali ganda. And then you can simplify, you can get r cube times by cos 3 theta plus I sin theta. By looking from this procedure, we can simplify that the Moivre theorem, which is Z the power of n equal to R the power of n times by cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Okay. Itu di Moivre Theorem. Maksudnya bila awak ada power berapa tu, R the power of what, and then the angle must be times by the value of n. Okay. So look on the example. Solve the following complex number. Okay. So if z equal to -1 plus 3i, find z the power of 7. So first of all, we need to change this value of z in rectangular form to the polar form first. Okay. In the polar form, we need to find what is r, what is theta. Okay. Make sure you need to know this is places at which quadrant. Yang ni adalah x equal to negative, y equal to positive. So dia adalah quadrant 2. Okay. So you need to understand. Okay. Okay. So now we want to find the value of r. -1 square plus 3 square equal to 2. Bila awak simplify ni, -1 square awak akan dapat 1 plus 3 square awak akan dapat 3. So this one 4. 4 also equal to 2. Okay. Kalau awak tak boleh tu buat pelan-pelan. Buat step by step. Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay. And then tangent theta equal to 3 over -1. After you press your calculator, you can get theta equal to -60 degree. But we know that it is places on the second quadrant. Okay, so when it is second quadrant, 180 minus 60 degrees, so you can get 120 degree. Okay, and then since you've already get 120 degree, we can find the value of z in polar form, which is 2 times cos 120 degree plus I sin 120 degree. And then you want to find z the power of 7. Okay, z the power of 7 equal to all those things the power of 7. So we know that by using the formula of the Moivre Theorem, 2 the power of 7, and then the angle 120 times by 7, you can get 840. And then 840 for sine. So this one, we can solve it. You can get -64 plus 64 3i. Sebab dia tak cakap pun duduk di nak guna dalam value apa. So we are given in terms of rectangular form. It doesn't matter lah. Kalau awak nak tinggal macam ni pun boleh. But make sure your angle must be less than 360 lah. Awak kena cari sudut yang reference angle for 840. Sebab dalam soalan dia tu, solve the following complex number only. It is not mentioned in which forms. Okay. Okay. B. Find W equal to 4 times by cos 3 pi over 4 plus I sin 3 pi over 4 the power of 5. Okay, so this one is already in terms of polar form. Awak just direct je. Awak akan dapat 4 the power of 5 and then the angle times by 5. So you can get this value. Okay, so this one you can press your calculator. You can get 512 minus 512 2i. Okay? Any problems?
Sir,
okay.
sir.
Yes. If you don't have any problem, try this exercise. Okay. Now solve this one. We can get. So first of all, I solve for the first one. Okay, R1. Find the value of R, so you can get R equal to 2. If we can see that both value places at the first quadrant, because all is positive. Okay, so places at the first quadrant. Okay, value of R equal to 2. Tangent theta equal to 1 over 3, so you can get 30 degree, quadrant 1. And then, of course, you can get the value of sec3 plus 1 plus I to the power of 4. So you can solve this one, you can get 16 cos 120. 120, this one you can get by 30 degree times by 4. So you can get 120 degree, this one. Okay. Next, you find the another one. Okay, R2 equal to sec 2 square plus 2 square. So this one equal to sec 4 plus 4. You can get sec 8. Sec 8 you cannot simplify. So that's why I'm just using sec 8. So yang ni tadi you can get sec 4. Sec 4 is 2. Okay. So next, find the theta. Theta equal to 2 over 2 equal to 45 degree. Okay, because tangent inverse 1, 45 degree. So convert to polar form, you can get sec 8 times by cos 45 degree plus I sin 45 degree the power of 6. Also same thing, you can get 512. 512 you can get by sec 8 the power of 6. Ingat yang kat luar ni kena kuasa. Kuasa 6, bukan darab. Yang dalam baru darab. 45 times by 6. So you can get 270. Okay. And then since you already got these two value, you can solve by times this value. Okay. So you can get 16 times by 5, 1, 2. And then angle, because it's a product, so it is become summation. So your final answer is this one, because you want to change in terms of standard form. Okay? Any problem, class?